Use it to get the lead, and then use that Sivir to really snowball it.
So a lot of pressure going to be on Gambit's decision-making this game. They want to try and stop Fnatic from...
That's a TP top lane from Caboshard.
It is C. Let's take a look. Onslaught of Shadows, Caboshard. He's going to pull the trigger this time round. The focus is Reckless. He's going to get knocked backwards as the Monsoon is a little late to the party. Reckless will be taken out for first blood as Caboshard does what he couldn't yesterday. Huni has teleported in, but he's trying to run away. Chrono breaks back to base, and Yellowstar survives by the skin of his teeth. Diamond wants more. No mana for Rainover. The resonating strike comes through, and the ricochet will bounce the damage across Fnatic. Gambit have 2 kills. The Sonic Wave will not net them a third.
Down to this bottom lane. Now Sivir starts shining because the map opens up. She has more things she can do. And Rainover.
Hey, Rainover, he gets knocked away. Betsy was not hoping for the Shurima shuffle to do that. Rainover's going to keep landing those slows with the barrels, but the rise and the conquering sand.
On a full run Ignite is a big bonus for Caboshard in their one-on-one.
So let's see if that Ignite comes to help. Huni's got Chrono Break available this time round. He's going to try get away. Onslaught of Shadows to chase, and Huni's down. Caboshard and map may be enough to keep Fnatic down. We'll talk about that in a moment. Huni's come in with the phase dive. He's got the Time Winder out as the parallel convergence should be enough to stun Diamond as well as Caboshard. Huni is going to get a Time Winder for 1 and a phase dive for 2.
Production though on Echo. And then it's either do you want a team fighting
again. Take a look. Huni, he's used phase dive already. One of his dashes, there's no flash available, but he does have that time-delayed hologram. He's going to jump back to it as the parallel convergence throws down in the middle. Time Winder for a slow. Now Feathervin's joined. Huni is going to jump in with phase dive. We see the hammer come down from Feathervin, but he's cut off. The Emperor's Divide locks him back. I'm going to be looking for those accelerated shock blasts.
Way earlier to be up around this top side.
So Reckless and Yellowstar, they're coming. Reckless is alone, and he's down. Betsy just 1v1s him, and now he's turned his attention onto Feathervin. Feathervin, however, will be able to use that shape-shifting weapon and even it out.
Bot lane though, Trevor.
Keepers, and they want to maintain control. Gosu Pepper, Flash, Exhaust, Tibbers is all available. He's going to throw it onto Rainover. Here comes the rest of Fnatic. Parallel convergence should be able to stun up too, and it does. Feathervin and Huni are onto Gosu as well as Forgiven. He's been dropped as Caboshard is trying to rampage across the fight. We see the Onslaught of Shadows going forward. Huni is picking this fight. He does have that hologram to jump back to. He gets damage onto Cabo as he flashes away. Shield comes up for that parallel convergence and no Sonic.
He's spawning it. Forgiven is down the bottom lane though, so he's not going to be able to join.
Onslaught of Shadows will be up in just a moment or two. Cabo should be able to get in. Baron's going down. Who gets the kill? It's secured by the Rend. Reckless and Fnatic get Baron.
That flash tippers goes to Pepper, and this massive one combo, you can just do it like this.
They're going in. Reckless has been stunned up and he's taken out. Caboshard's got the first kill as Huni is trying to put damage on the back line. He's already used the Chrono Break to get away as Betsy has dropped the partner. But that's a double kill from the Shock Blast as Feathervin is trying to save Fnatic's hopes. He's got the hammer out and the hammer's down because Betsy
played it out because now Gambit weren't there to protect them, had to just run away.
Oh! Wow. A bird.
He got a chance to get back in, and they just keep sniping. Feathervin is a monster on this. Remember Xerath in the spring split?
The European sniper is what he was called at the beginning of spring. And Gosu is going to get chunked out. Phase dive from Huni gets the kill. Follow that hologram. Huni can re-engage if he wants to. Diamond is now being caught out. He's trying to put damage onto Yellowstar, but it will not be enough. Kill credit to Feathervin and that hypercharge.
Now, at least delay for another 6 minutes, and also you get that 6% for yourself.
And with those kills, Dragon and... Right, teleport. Cabo wants to find Reckless. Reckless is alone. Cabo's holding the trigger. That's going to be Feathervin on the side. Cabo's actually focusing down Feathervin. Feathervin's been able to flash away, and we see that Gosu Pepper's been dropped. He did manage to get the Tibbers out. Diamond has got so many Ren stacks, and it's not going to pop him, though. We do see Forgiven is going to be on the back line. He's down. Feathervin's dashed forward. Feathervin found Betsy, and after a messy fight.
Then started playing around the Dragon, gave up all the vision on the wards because they weren't there to defend them. Feathervin started sniping them.
Betsy forced to defend, and Fnatic are just playing around this massive moving turret that is Feathervin. Wait, Huni, wow. So
that's the thing.
When you see how that happened, but Huni got a kill.
When you play poke, it's just about forcing them so low to have to go back and give up all the control. Diamond here, he's caught behind enemy line.
Diamond's down. That was a rough place to be. Fnatic find themselves 2 kills.
Another pick now. You have to respect against Fnatic. There's already 10, 12 other ones, but Jay's issue will lead that into a Baron, and boom, suddenly they get ahead, and oh, fight is starting.
Yeah, the last time Fnatic were here, the fight didn't end well. This time around, Gosu's down though, and that will end well for Fnatic. We see Huni's come back in. Yellow Star's channeling the Monsoon as Cabo Shot is being focused out by Reckless. Febiven is on the front line, and Huli is going to use that Chrono Break all the way back. Rainova bonks the barrel on Betsy, taking him out of Fnatic.
Time again. Goes to Pepper, didn't manage to connect. Cabo Shot could join in with a teleport, and Fnatic had to fight for this one.
Gambit were the gatekeepers in 2013.
Not over yet either.
And Gambit are looking like they're going to go down. Super minions pouring through the lanes. Fnatic have got all inhibitors down. They are on the cusp of
Flash on Annie, 3 inhibitors down. I mean, it's hard to find a case.
It should be.
It should be.
Unless Fnatic make a monument. Final siege, the poke from Betsy. Poke on towards Betsy, rather. Not gonna land. Huni jumps in. Betsy's gonna use the Emperor's Divide. We do see Huni jumping backwards, and it's Gosu Pepper that gets popped. Well, Diamond's trying to pull aggro, but it won't be enough. After Betsy goes golden, he's in retreat. Super minions are onto the Nexus turret. Rainova's caught Forgiven out, and Forgiven will get popped by Febiven. Fnatic are onto the Nexus, and they set a new European winning streak record, going 10-0 in summer. The first team ever to do it.
Trying to shoot a little bit of hype into the end here, but I mean, 3 inhibitors down, how well Fnatic's been playing. Everyone could see, and even Gambit, they know it. It's not about that last fight. The game is over right here. We had to try something, but it's looking back, you know, what happened 10 minutes ago, where Gambit were in the driving seat. Just had that fantastic engage. Start setting up around that dragon, that's where it goes wrong the first time. Betsy gets sniped out by Febiven, and slowly but surely, always just something missing for Gambit in the last few team fights. And then it was too late in the end.
Very clearly the record keepers, the Shoutcasters, a little more excited in that 10-0, but you could see the look of focus on Fnatic's face. I want to call back to a couple of games a few weeks ago where Fnatic also had some struggles early, and Reckless was extremely outspoken on social media saying, really disappointed in my performance, really unhappy with that game. This is a team that's gone 10-0, and even after a win where they came back from behind, they're still sitting going, we could have won that better. We could have played. Right. You can see it on their eyes. And I think that's a big reason as to why this team is currently undefeated in summer.
Yeah, always looking at what can you improve, and also what's going to be the next important thing. I mean, Fnatic's, of course, already looking at the playoffs. Want to secure that spot at Worlds, preferably the first seed, by winning the entire LCS here in the summer split. That's obviously going to be the focus, and then you look towards Worlds itself and what you can do. So like, there are still a lot of things that Fnatic probably feel they can keep improving on. Question is, can some of the other LCS teams challenge them enough to really, you know, showcase some of these potential problems that could be for Fnatic? Gambit here had a good start. A lot of other teams though have managed to not really show anything, where Fnatic just controls the game from level 1.
Fnatic have found ways in picks and bans to neutralize their opponents. Fnatic have snowballed early leads. Fnatic have played patient. They've played aggressive. Today, they played from the bigger deficit they have. I can't wait to see what these weaknesses are, and somebody's going to have to figure it out. Maybe the guys in the analyst desk can, though, because we're going to take a second.